Well, hello. I thought it would be fun to try a trick, a tele trick. I had friends many years ago who formed a trio called the Teletubbies. But they played Telecasters. There were three of them. They had big tone. They were large personalities. I loved that concept, and they could pick. Let me tell you something. Anyway, hi. Thin line from that same series that we featured a number of times. We had the blue you saw. There was the gold. The gold was my mom's favorite. But this is a Koa top, and I swear this one weighs even less than the other ones. And it's just, I don't know, something about, you heard it go out of tune there for a sec, so I'm going to try to do the thing where I tune and talk at the same time. The weight on these, regardless of it being a thin line, it's like it's even a little lighter than a thin line. I don't know if that's possible, but let's just listen. Let's just listen to. These might be the most dynamic with my pick intensity that I've played. Seriously, they respond to pick intensity. You know it's coming. It got old. The second time I did it was enough. The third time, just dumb. You know it's coming. One more. Birdseye. We've talked about that a number of times. I think these amber tuning the buttons on the buttons on buttons. It's you know, again, if you choose to watch these videos with the picture off and you're just listening to my voice, I'm sorry. If you watch them with the sound off and you're only looking at the pictures, you'd think maybe it was some sort of useless how to not present an instrument video. And that's cool. We had a chat about narrators earlier, discussing that exact thing about what do voices sound like. We're going to put this out there for a little in the comments section. Greatest narrators of all time. Okay? Here are the right answers. And they're in no particular order, and it's a three-way tie, okay? Obviously, it's Morgan Freeman in anything. It is Ron Howard in Arrested Development, and it is Daniel Stern in The Wonder Years. Those are the only three acceptable responses. If you have others, such as, you know, an Attenborough or two, you may submit those. We will not consider them for consideration. We will not accept them for consideration. Okay? Anyway, Fender Telecaster, thin line, Koa, sap line down the center, just phenomenal looking instrument. Weight is beautiful. Everything else about it is tele-ish. You can hear how it dirties up, but I'll tell you again, on the clean setting, incredibly dynamic response from the pickups, depending on the intensity of my picking. I'll see you next time on stuff I do to keep you entertained. Website, Instagram, YouTube. It's all Artisan Guitars. And if you're interested in the amp that we're playing through today, you can go to those exact same places. It's a Fender Princeton. It's a hand-wired reissue. It sounds amazing. It's like, I wish Fender could make all their amps sound like that, and they make some of them sound like that, but then they obviously have to offer some that aren't quite to that spec and level. But man, those hand-wired sound good, and they are, I think, everything as good as any of the originals would be, and it's a newer one, so you don't have to worry about who did terrible work to it previously. Okay, this video's gone long enough. It's lovely to see you on a Friday. Thank you for tuning in. As my shirt says, see you next time.